10.4 lesson 2, causes, so I can explain why imperialism expanded in the 19th and 20th centuries. Remember, the 19th century is going to be the 1800s, so that would make the 20th century the 1900s. All right, so imperialism is the same word that we talked about yesterday. So it's just another term for colonialism, the domination by one country of the political, economic, and or cultural life of another country or region. Raw materials is the same thing as natural resources. So materials that occur in nature, and again, our biggest one is going to be coal. Social Darwinism. So it's the idea that certain people become more powerful in society because they are better than other people, and it's used to justify racism and imperialism. Most of these certain people that you're going to be looking at are going to be white people, and they're going to use social Darwinism as a justification, then saying they're better than the other people, which we're going to see are going to be primarily Asians and Africans. So for this particular document, you need to figure out the author's point of view. So remember, when point of view, we're talking about feeling. So how do they feel about the impacts of imperialism? So sometimes we can get some of that by looking above the document to see who the text is from. So Sir Frederick Lugard was a British soldier, an explorer of Africa, and a colonial administrator who played a major role in British colonial efforts. He was the governor of Hong Kong and the governor of southern Nigeria, and the first high commissioner and the last governor of the Northern Nigeria Protectorate and the first governor general of Nigeria. The excerpt below comes from a memoir written by Lugard at the end of his career in the British colonies and later became a handbook for other colonial administrators. And again, we're thinking about point of view. We are generally thinking about feeling. Is he positive about imperialism or negative about imperialism? So let it be admitted at the outset or beginning that European brains, capital, and energy have not been and will never be extended in developing the resource of Africa on the motives of pure philanthropy or goodwill. Europe is in Africa for the mutual benefit of her own industrial classes and of the native races in their progress to a higher plane that can be made reciprocal, and that is the aim and desire of civilized administration to fulfill this dual mandate. By railways and roads, by reclamation of swamps and irrigations of deserts, and by a system of fair trade and competition, we have added to the prosperity and wealth of these lands and have checked famine and disease. We have put an end to the awful misery of the slave trade and intertribal war, to human sacrifice, and the ordeals of the witch doctor. Where these things survive, they are severely suppressed. We are endeavoring to teach the native races to conduct their own affairs with justice and humanity, and to educate them alike in letters and industry. So after you write out the point of view, wave me over so I can check it.